Welcome to Jamie Phillips Football Chats. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Now sit back and get ready to enjoy the show. Yes, guys, welcome back to another show. How is everybody? How is it? Everyone's having a great week of Champions League football so far. Obviously, yesterday we saw Chelsea go out to Real Madrid and Villarreal beat Bayern Munich in the quarter-finals, setting up a path for Liverpool to get to the semi-final if they can get past Benfica tonight, which is what we're talking about today, guys. Hope everyone's well and doing good. Please hit the like button, guys. Subscribe if you've not subscribed. Remember, I'm trying to reach my goal of 500 subs by the end of the month. So I'd really appreciate it, guys, if you could leave that sub, guys. I really would. How's everyone doing on the chat? I hope everyone's doing well. This is your Liverpool versus Benfica Champions League predictions. So, guys, yesterday we saw Villarreal knockout Bayern Munich in the quarterfinals of the Champions League, which is absolutely massive. Evening, my man, Statman, my right-hand man for tonight. How you doing, fella? Hope you're doing well. Steve, you want to come on the show if you're free, mate? If you're not working, you can come on if you like. Yeah, so this is our preview, guys. And as I said, we saw Villarreal last night beat Bayern Munich in the semi-final. 1-1 in the game, 2-1 on aggregate. You know, the Liverpool Football Club will never have a better chance than getting to the final of the Champions League than they will this season. There's no doubt about it. No doubts about it. Evening, Gary. Hope you're good. Afternoon, Gary. Hope you're good. Jamie's Paris in Liverpool sites. It looks like it. Obviously, we can't take Benfica for granted. You know, we can't take Benfica for granted. We have to, do the business tonight, and then Villarreal in the semi-finals. Look, if we can't beat Villarreal in the semi-finals, there's no point ever showing up again. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. It's that Villarreal and Benfica are the two lowest ranked teams left. Are two weakest teams left in the Champions League, and we're going to get both of them by the look of it on our way to the final. Now, Benfica, look, they don't travel very well away from home. Portuguese sides don't usually travel very well away. But we got a 3-1 aggregate win. We're at Anfield. I don't expect anything but a win tonight. I really don't. Professional performance, get us through. Then on to the semi-finals against Villarreal in the week. So, and obviously Chelsea going out of Real Madrid. Real Madrid, I don't think are as strong as most people would think. And then you got Man City and Atletico Madrid tonight as well. That is really interesting. I'm looking forward to all these games tonight. Last night's watch along was fantastic. Thank you everyone for joining me last night in Champions League watch along. I had a great time watching both games. The last 5 or 10 minutes of both games were absolutely fantastic in the 90 minutes. Villarreal doing what talk about low block. That's what Villarreal play. They know how to play their game, don't they? And you know, Bayern Munich weren't good enough. Bayern Munich ain't been good enough all season. They've not even got the league wrapped up yet in Germany. I mean, everyone goes on about Nagelsmann as the next big thing, maybe a next Liverpool manager after Jurgen Klopp, but no way, he's too inexperienced. That Bayern Munich team should never have lost to Villarreal last night. I mean, the amount of chances they created last night, Benfica, is a Bayern Munich is an absolute joke. I think they had like 30 shots on goal or something like that. It was absolutely nuts. And I think Villarreal only had like the 4 chances on goal or something. Crazy night of football. And then Chelsea absolutely smashing Real Madrid all around the park for most of the match. I mean, if you're a Chelsea fan today, you probably feel like shit because, that game last night, they should have won. They should have won. They had chances to make it 4 and 5 as well in the game as well. And they didn't take advantage. They just didn't take advantage of the chances. I think Rudiger had 2 great chances from corners as well. I know he scored 1, but he had some great chances from corners. I'm just looking at the Bayern Munich Villarreal stats now. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. Benfica will be moved out of the way. Just prepping for dinner for tonight, and it's the score holidays here too. I'll be on tonight, though. Sweet, my man. That's all laugh at Bayern. So Bayern and Villarreal last night ended up 1-1. Obviously, Villarreal getting a goal in the 89th minute. Chukwueze getting the equaliser after Lewandowski put Bayern Munich 1-0 up after 52 minutes. This is what I'm on about. Possession was 65% of Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich had 24 total attempts at goal. Villarreal only had the 4. 97% of attacks versus 23. No corners of Villarreal. Passing actually 88% for Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich dominated the game, but at the end of the day, they couldn't find the most important thing, and that is the goals. It saw Villarreal into the semi-final of the Champions League. This is what I'm saying. Liverpool will never have a better chance getting to the final. Liverpool are probably going to be favourites now with the bookies, I would have thought. Big up, Ravi. How are you, my man? Hope you're doing well. Liverpool probably right now the favourites for the Champions League. They've got to be. I mean, they go Villarreal in the semi-final. Liverpool have to be favourites for the bookies right now. Man City, Atletico Madrid tonight. I mean, that game, that ain't an easy game. I know Man City are quality and they showed their quality against us on Sunday as well. But my word, that ain't an easy game. Going to Madrid, you know what Atletico and Simeone are going to do. They're going to frustrate the crap out of you. City just had a hard, difficult, energy-zapping game against Liverpool on Sunday. Liverpool got the easier game with Benfica, especially being at home. Man City away to Atletico Madrid, their place, their stadium, their fans. Simeone going mental on the touchline, going to do a 5-5-0 formation again. Really make it hard. I mean, that's not an easy game. We're going to keep an eye on that game tonight as well. That's not going to be easy either. Just at work this afternoon. Good up, Ravi. Big up, my man. Liverpool need to kill this game early and then play with your kids. Alan, I ain't seen you in a while, mate. How you been? I'm good, fella. I'm good. Kai in the house. How you doing, Kai? Hi, Jamie. We finish off Benfica tonight and you'll have to fancy us against Villarreal in the semis and progress to the final. Most definitely, my man. It's definitely a Ravi. Please like and subscribe. Jamie, for little chats. Ice. Hey, old man, what's up? I'm good. Ice. How are you, fella? How you been? I hope you've been good. So, looking back at the Chelsea game last night, 3-2 win for Chelsea on the game, but Real Madrid win 5-4 on Aguirre in extra time. Mount with the opening and scoring after 15 minutes. Good work by him and Timo Werner. Finds Mason Mount. Nice right foot finish. Rudiger, goal from a corner. And Werner, Werner played quite well yesterday and got an assist and a goal, making it 3-0 after 75 minutes. It was seeing Chelsea go through by 1 goal there. They were 4-3 up on aggregate, but they couldn't hold on. Within 5 minutes, Rodrigo scored an absolutely sublime goal from a sublime pass by Modric. The man's 35 years of age, I believe, and he's still got it. Beautiful pass outside of his foot. It's a thing of beauty, and a beautiful finish by Rodrigo as well at the same time. And then Benzema, the old boy, you can't keep him quiet all match. In the 96th minute, in extra time, pops up what is now the winning goal. They lose the game 3-2, but they go through an aggregate 5-4. And Real Madrid just know how to stay in games in the Champions League. Now, Chelsea completely exposed Real Madrid last time. Real Madrid were terrible. Absolutely terrible, Real Madrid last night. And Chelsea completely exposed them. So if Man City do play Real Madrid in the semi-final, if they get through Atletico tonight, which they should, it's going to be a bloody hard game for them. But if they do get through, I just see Man City ripping Real Madrid apart, like ripping them apart. You know, you saw what Chelsea did to them last night in the Bernabeu as well. Yeah, I just don't. You think Chelsea are bad, Man City got to kill them. I think I said it all season. I said it in August, guys. You can go back to my videos in August when I started doing this YouTubing lark. I said back then it will be a Liverpool-Man City Champions League final. They're the two best teams in Europe by a country mile. And now with Liverpool's route to the final, let's face it, a lot easier. Let's just face it. It's a lot easier, our route to the final now. You know, Villarreal in the semi-finals. Liverpool, if they get there, I mean, we're 3-1 up over Benfica. We're going to get to that game and match in a second. But if Liverpool can't get past Villarreal in the semi-final, then we should just give up because Villarreal are not good. They're not good. And this Liverpool team should be far too strong. Jurgen Klopp can't believe his luck. I'm telling you right now, with the Premier League games we got on top as well as the Champions League games. You know, games against Bayern Munich over 2 legs have been energy zapping, you know, hard fought games. The games against Villarreal should not be anything like that. They should be a lot easier for us. We should be putting Villarreal away. I think we played Villarreal not too long ago, I do believe. I know we played them in the semi-finals of the Europa League in Klopp's first season, beat them over 2 legs. I think we lost the first leg and then won the second leg 3-1, I think. I can't remember. If we played them again recently, I'm not sure. Thanks telling me that we have. But yeah, I see us beating them. I mean, it's set up beautifully for a Liverpool-Manchester City final. Now, I know I was speaking to a lot of people on my watch along last night that want Liverpool-Real Madrid Champions League final because they want that revenge. They want that revenge for what happened a few years back when we lost to Madrid in the final. You know, when Karius messed up and Ramos took Salah out. And so with that, revenge is on the mind. I don't know if I want to play a Real Madrid. I mean, Real Madrid would be the easier game. Don't get me wrong. Real Madrid in the final would be easier than playing Man City. There's no doubt about that. But I just don't see Man City not getting past Real Madrid. I really don't know. But saying that, Real Madrid, Manchester City have got an extremely difficult game tonight. I know they're 1-0 up on aggregate, but have you ever seen a team like Atletico Madrid celebrate a 1-0 loss? I mean, they celebrated a 1-0 loss like they got a draw. You know, Simeone knows what he's going to do tonight. He's going to play 5-5-0 formation. He's going to have the crowd up for it. That Atletico Madrid crowd love Simeone. They don't care that it's dire football. They will fight with him till the bitter end. And they'll make it hard for Man City today. Don't forget, Man City just had a grueling match with Liverpool on Sunday. High energy, high tempo. That takes it out of you. And then to go to Madrid and they're going to have to, it's going to take it out of them again. How much energy would they have for 90 minutes to get past and break down a really stubborn, horrible, shithousery Atletico Madrid team? Well, Liverpool got the comfort being 3-1 up and we're at Anfield. we know we only have to score a goal. We're pretty much through in that game. One goal is all we need. Before one on aggregate, we'll get the opening goal. You know, it's coasting from them. Alan says, I'm doing good, Jamie. How you been, my friend? I've been all right, Alan. You know, not been too bad, my man. I says Man City for EPL and Liverpool for the Champions League. Tissues for Man United. Kai, wouldn't you want City to win tonight? Because if they got knocked out, they'll only focus on the league, which wouldn't be good for us. Yeah, that's a good point, Kai. That's a good point. But even if they got knocked out tonight, I'll tell you what, that's like what the point Kai brings up there is a decent one to talk about, because they say Man City did get knocked out tonight. Obviously, they'd only be concentrating on the league, and if we beat them in the FA Cup on Saturday, then they're just all their attention is just on the league, where Liverpool still got more trophies to play for. But with an energy zapping draw to Liverpool on Sunday, your arch rivals, you know, that was energy zapping. The tempo them teams played at, energy zapping football. Then if you lose to Atletico Madrid in Madrid, when the way Madrid play football, it's knackerating. You know, you're on the ball match, you're trying to break down a low block. They got like 5-5-0 formation. The crowd's on you, the Simeone's on you. It's more energy zapping football. Will they have much more legs going than for the semi-final on Saturday against Liverpool again? How will their legs be? It's going to be tiring. And then going into the league, if they go out the FA Cup and Champions League, drawn against Liverpool, energy zapping games where their legs are gone, and they haven't got the biggest squad, Man City. You know, it might actually be better if they went out of Europe, because you know they're ready to go drop big time, and it's a good one to debate that. Madrid showed us that Mendy ain't all that. Yeah, Mendy he's had a couple of them 2 games against Madrid. He had a few mistakes in him, didn't he? I think Liverpool can beat Madrid, Jamie, and City. Yeah, agreed. Agree, Jamie. Yeah, the game tonight screamed hard. Really, at Jamie. Yeah, there's going to be changes. We're going to talk about that in a bit. Liverpool 3, Benfica 1 tonight. Diaz, Van Dijk, Jota, Nunes for Benfica 6-2 on aggregate. It's hard to disagree with that. Good afternoon, Mr. Conway. How are you doing, fella? Good afternoon, Jamie. 3-0 to Liverpool. What if United draw against Liverpool? Oh, man, if that happens. I don't see it happening. Liverpool fear no team, Jamie. Yeah, exactly. Liverpool fear no one. I mean, no one wants to play Liverpool. And I think the 2 teams no one wants to play in Europe are probably Liverpool, Manchester City right now. I mean, no one wants to play them. And our attacking depth is just absolutely scary. And we're talking about the team tonight. It's going to be interesting to see the team tonight, because obviously we got Manchester City on Saturday in the FA Cup semi-final, and then on Tuesday we got at Anfield, we got Manchester United, and then 5 days after that we got Everton at home as well. So we got massive games coming up. Rotation is going to be the key to keep these players fresh, but you don't want to rotate too much. So it's a difficult one to choose, because I think the FA Cup semi-final game, the team that Liverpool and Man City are going to play are going to be completely different to the team that played on Sunday. I don't think Man City and Liverpool played completely their first team in that semi-final game, especially if both teams go through in the Champions League. If both teams go through in the Champions League tonight, Saturday's semi-final is going to be sort of like not as important, which is a weird thing to say considering it's an FA Cup semi-final. But I think Man City and Liverpool will have more serious games on the horizon, like semi-finals or Champions League and the Premier League games after, than the semi-final of the FA Cup. If Man City went out tonight, I think Man City take the FA Cup semi-final more seriously than we do, and we play a weaker team in the semi-final of the FA Cup. It's so intriguing. The games coming up is so intriguing, and squad selection is so key. So key. I see Bobby being impacted next week, Joe. Yeah, same. So, guys, get your in the chat, guys. Get your 11 you think will be in the team tonight. So, in the chat, guys, put down the 11 you think will play tonight, because I'll be interested to see your 11s, guys. I'll be really interested to see what the 11s you guys are going to choose tonight, because I'm going to do mine now. Right, let's share the screen. That one I want, ain't it? Yeah. So I'll share the screen here. So guys, we're going to build the squad. So this is the team I'm going to put out. I think we'll play. This is the team I think will play tonight. Thinking of everything. Obviously, Allison will play. I've got a feeling tonight Joey Gomez might play right back. I'm not sure. Trent had a hard game against Man City on Sunday. He had a difficult game. And with games coming up, I don't want Trent to play Sunday, tonight, then Easter Saturday in the semi-final, then against Man United, then against Everton. I think it'd be best if Gomez plays tonight at right back. My centre-back options are going to be Kanate and Van Dijk. Van Dijk just has to play. And I'm going to play Tsimikas at left-back. I don't think Robbo needs to play tonight. And that's still a very good back four and goalkeeper. We're at Anfield, don't forget. We've got a 3-1 aggregate lead. You know, we only need one goal and it's the game's done. There's 4-1 on aggregate. Benfica aren't scoring 4 goals at Anfield. So the game will be done and Benfica know that. Plus, Benfica have got to come out tonight, don't forget. They're the ones 3-1 down. They can't sit back. They have to come out tonight, which benefits us. And that'll be the team I'll play. I think Trent just needs to have a rest. And I'll be Gomez today for me. Midfield options. This man's got to play for me. Naby Keita. Naby Keita has to come into the team for me today. Naby Keita has been excellent for Liverpool in the last few weeks. And I think he should have played against Man City with his recovery pace. And yeah, Keita starts for me. Fabinho had a terrible game against Man City. Needs to make it up for it. I thought it was his worst game in the Liverpool shirt. Got overrun. Thing with Fabinho, I love Fabinho, but he has no recovery pace. So once he gets turned and someone goes past him, he can't catch him up, which is why I think Keita needs to start playing more. Now, I love Jordan Henderson. Everyone who knows me knows I love Jordan Henderson. I talk about Hendo. He's our captain and leader. But for me, Hendo's been weak lately, and he hasn't got the legs he once had. So I think Naby needs to start taking over Hendo in the midfield, especially on this right-hand side. Now, this is an interesting one, guys, because I don't think Hendo's going to play. Harvey Elliott has not been seen a lot lately. Now, does Klopp just throw Harvey into this team? Does he go, right, Harvey, you're going to play in the Champions League tonight? You ain't played a lot. He hasn't even been in the squad, guys. We haven't even seen much of Harvey Elliott. And I think that's because Klopp's looking after him. He had a horrible injury. Let's not forget about this. He fractured his ankle and he dislocated his ankle and had a fracture in it at the same time. Horrible injury. He came back really early. Because he's young. And I think Klopp's he doesn't want to do any more damage to him. So I don't know if we'll see him today. I'm going to go Curtis Jones. That'll be my midfield 3. Some legs in the midfield. Curtis has got legs. Keita's got legs. Jones on this left-hand side for me is really good. I like him in this position. He can float into these areas, which I like Curtis doing. And Keita can float into these areas and these areas. And he can just have Fab sitting here mopping up. That's how I'd go with it. I'd have these two here. Right, for me, you can't play. I know he's got to rest sometimes. You know what I mean? He's got to rest sometimes. So I'm not going to play Salah today. Look, Salah's important to us. He can't play every week. The man needs rest. It's this difficult one because we ain't got many people on that right-hand side. Unless you play Ox. Now, I said it. Yeah, I said it yesterday. Does Oxlade-Chamberlain come in and play on the right hand side for Liverpool against Benfica? I just don't know. I think Klopp's fallen out of favour with him. I really do. I think he's really fallen out of favour with him, which is why you could have Taki on the right. This is an hard one because Jota he can't play on the right for me. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to go number 9. I think Bobby plays tonight. I think Bobby Firmino plays tonight. I think Luis Diaz plays tonight. He was on the bench against Man City. So I think Diaz plays tonight against the Portuguese team he knows. Do you know what? I think he will play Jota on the right. I'm going with that. I've got a feeling he's going to play Jota on the right and today and give Salah a rest. So Salah and Mane are going to be on the bench. That's my team, guys. That's my team. And let me get to some of you in the comments. Kai, Ali, Trent, Kanate, Van Dijk, Tsimikas, Keita, Fab, Kate, Elliott, Firmino, Diaz, Salah. Big up, Luca. Demo in the house. How are you, my friend? Kelleher, Milner, Gomez, Ibu, Tsimikas, Hendo, Jones, Ox, Taki, Diaz, Origi. Tom, how you doing, my man? Lauren says no Ox. Every time Ox plays, he's awful. That is true, but I'm trying to think of anyone who's on the right-hand side. We haven't really got anyone on that right-hand side apart from Salah. Jota can't really play on the right unless he does the old Mane used to play on the right. Before we bought Salah, that season, Mane played on the right-hand side of the team. So I might just go with that, guys. I might go with that. That is my team, guys, for tonight. So Alisson in goal, Tsimikas on the left, Van Dijk, Kanate, Gomez, Fabinho, Keita and Jones, Luis Diaz on the left, Bobby Firmino through the middle. The two players I think should have played against Man City. And Mane out on the right. So Salah on the bench. Man, football in the house. How are you, my friend? We should try on the Oxford right wing like old times. I was thinking that, my friend. I was thinking that, like, when Salah was in the AFCON, Ox played on the right-hand side, and I think he got 2 goals and an assist in that time. And he played really well. I don't like the Ox in midfield. I think the Ox, if he's going to play, he needs to play on the right-hand side. Man, I don't know. Mohammed in house, 11 days fasting today or Wednesday. Big up to you, Mohammed. Hope you're doing well, mate. But yeah, that's my team for tonight, guys. That's my team tonight. Alisson in goal has to play. Van Dijk, Kanate, I think will play tonight. Kanate plays Champions League football. He played the last game as well. Gives Matip a rest. Or you can give Van Dijk a rest and play Matip. I just don't think Klopp's always going to have Van Dijk in his back four. I think he just has to have him there. He's the controller. Trent needs a rest. Trent got cooked against Man City. Trent's got a busy week coming up because Trent's going to play against Man City in the semi-final. Or is he? That's the thing. With the way Trent played against Manchester City on Sunday, do you think Klopp might be looking at it and he plays Trent tonight, but he plays Gomez against Manchester City on Saturday in the FA Cup? Because let's face it, at the end of the day, Gomez is a better defender than Trent. Gomez is a better defender than Trent. So because I love Trent, but Trent got cooked against City. Let's not pretend he didn't. Trent got absolutely cooked against City. And, you know, what Trent don't look behind him. He never looks behind him. He never looks at the danger behind him. So if someone's on his blind side, he never looks around and he always misses the run and goes behind him. And City did that all day on Sunday. So I wonder if he'll play Trent tonight and Gomez against City on Gomez. I can get my words out. He'll play Gomez against City on Saturday. Be a bit more defensive on that right hand side, especially where Salah's bombing forward. Gomez can sit there. He's a bit more defensive. He's quicker. That might be a way he goes, you know. Plays Trent tonight, Gomez on Saturday. But I'm going to go for this now. I think Keita and Curtis Jones, they have to play tonight for me. Thiago and Fabinho. I mean, against Benfica, they will control this game better and they won't get overrun in midfield like they did against Man City. But that was a hard game on Sunday. And I don't think Thiago's got the legs to play that sort of intensity against City on Sunday and then play again today. So I think he could do the rest and play against City on Saturday. So Jones and Keita comes in for me. Then the midfield, the front three. The two players for me who should have played against Manchester City, Luis Diaz and Bobby Firmino. I still to this day don't understand why they didn't play on Sunday. You need that glue up front with Bobby Firmino. You can see when Mane played through the middle, we were a better team because the hold-up play was better. And that's what Bobby will give you. And Diaz, for me, he's got to play a bit more. I don't think he's playing enough lately. And Mane on the right-hand side, because we haven't got many people that play on the right-hand side. And we haven't got many people play out on the right-hand side for us. Mane obviously used to play there. Mane used to play there for us before we had Salah. So he's very capable of playing out there. Played out there for Southampton. So that's the team I'm going for, guys. Let me know your scores in the chat, guys. And if you haven't yet, make sure you put your team down. I want to see your 1 to 11 in the chat, guys. If you've not done that so far, let me know in the chat. Tonight, we'll 12 night of Ramadan fasting tomorrow, Thursday. Big up to you, Mohammed, every single time. One wonders if Origi makes the bench. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to Origi. I mean, obviously, Origi's leaving for AC Milan next season. We know that now. That deal looks like it's all been sorted, which is a shame. I like Origi. He's a cult hero, ain't he? Not a legend, but a cult hero. Has Origi got one last big game in him? Has Origi got one last big game in him? One last big moment. I'm telling you, Origi's got it. Somewhere between now and the end of the season, Origi will have one big moment for Liverpool that'll do something special. And he'll sign off a complete ledge. Man United must get rid of all the players. They must get rid of everyone, man. Agree, Jamie. Bobby is well class. Yeah, I love Bobby. 4-1 Liverpool. Orest in the house. Big up, fella. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, so that's my team, guys. That was my team. We can talk about the subs bench. So for me, you got to have. For me, Salah will be on the bench. Kelleher will be on the bench. Fabinho, not Fabinho. Kelleher, Salah, Jota, Milner, Matip, Henderson, and Trent. That'll probably be my bench tonight as well, just in case anything does get a bit sticky. You got a bit of quality on the bench as well. Massive night tonight, mate. Cannot let complacency creep. Jack, do you want to come on, mate? If you're free, Jack, you can come on, mate. I'll send you the link. Let me know, fella. Let me know. Get your thoughts on this game tonight. Sabiri, how you doing, my man? 2-1, nothing fancy. How you, Jamie? I'm good, Sabiri. I'm doing well, my man. I'm doing really well. Yeah, nothing. Just a professional performance. Just a professional performance, guys. And guys, let you know, don't forget to go and hit the sub button, guys. Go and hit the like button. All the good stuff, guys. And also, don't forget, tonight is my watch along. Jack, I'll send it to you, mate, on Twitter, yeah? I'll send it to you on your DMs in Twitter. Don't forget, guys, to all right, Jack, I sent it to you in your Twitter, mate. It's all sent to you. All sent you. Sweet, mate. Sweet. Yes, Rich, how you doing? Yes, Jay, I had an headache after last night. I had to bite my tongue. I bet you did, my man. I bet you did. I bet you did. It was good though, Rich. I'll do more of them. Get some more debates going. Let's have some more debates. We're gonna have the Neymar debate. Why is the most overrated, self-centered princess in world football? Congratulations on 400 subs, Jamie. Thank you very much, John. I'm 99 away from my 500 goal by the end of the month, where I will do that gummy bear challenge. Yeah, but yeah, guys, watch along tonight, 7:45 p.m. with me and Statman Stubbs. And then again, after that, the post-match call-in show at 10 o'clock tonight, guys. So if you want to have your say in the game, 10 p.m. tonight, come on in. Come on in and, yeah, should be a good one. Should be a good one. Of course, Origi has one more on the right. Yeah, he does. Darwin Núñez, one to watch. Yeah, so everyone's watching him at the moment. Joe Fawkes and Darwin Núñez. I thought he was decent against us. I thought he was decent against us. I didn't get overhyped or overcooked on him. He looked all right. Throws himself on the ground a heck of a lot, but he's a decent footballer. Decent footballer. He doesn't suit Liverpool, but I can see why Arsenal and Man United are looking at him. I can see why them two clubs are looking at him. Keep going, Jane. 500 come soon. Thank you very much, fella. And that video was excellent last night as well. And I think Jack's going to pop on as well. I think I sent it to him on there, yeah. Yeah, I sent the one above it, Jack's old. So go on the bottom one. Yeah. What I'll do. Jack, if you can't get in that way, I've sent it there as well. He's in anyway. He's in. There we go. There we go.
How you doing, boys?
You all right, my mate? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, I did click on the.
I sent you an old one from the other day as well.
Yeah. How's everyone doing? How you doing, mate? I have to switch off that bloody screen.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, mate. I'm not too bad. I'm pumped for Champions League football, fella.
Yeah, I'm excited, mate. As I said to you just then, the complacency, we can't allow it to creep in. I think it's difficult. Obviously, we all watch the Villarreal, but I was watching for some reason, was watching the Villarreal Bayern game. I know the Chelsea Real Madrid game was probably better, but they are a difficult opponent. Obviously, we've transitioned our play since we last played them in Europa League all those years ago. But I think we would have enough, but we need to get past this Benfica side second leg, mate, because obviously we all remember that second leg against Inter Milan a couple of weeks ago. Frustrating as it was on that night, it could have been very different. Even though they didn't have a lot of opportunities, but football's football. We've seen so many teams that down the years bottle big opportunities, but hoping that we can just get the result over the line, mate. Should be able to.
Yeah, totally agree. I mean, the Inter Milan one, as you say, that was a weird performance against Inter Milan. I think you got to be careful about complacency, ain't you? Because I think Liverpool felt they were through against Inter Milan and didn't quite know how to play the game. They didn't know if they should go and win the game, draw the game, and they were stuck in the middle. And Inter Milan took advantage of that the way we played. But this Benfica game being 3-1 up, and we all know Portuguese teams are not the greatest away from home.
Yeah,
but this Liverpool team have got to be buoyed after last night's results.
Yeah,
I mean, they've got to be buoyed. We never go have a better opportunity to get to another Champions League final, are we? I mean, let's be truthful about it. Villarreal are not the strongest opponents in the world, and
no,
if we get them, it's happy days. If we beat,
it's massive, mate, in chat as well, as everyone's already said today. It's going to be a big opportunity, and even if it is City or Real Madrid, both will be very difficult in their own ways, as you said, top of show, mate, already. But you can't try and think too far ahead. And I was made up because a lot of the stuff the Bayern lads were saying after the first leg was quite disrespectful to Villarreal, and I'm pretty sure Jurgen Klopp and our lads know and will respect Villarreal, rightly so, because you don't get into the semi-finals by luck. Regardless of who you do get drawn up against. And obviously they did unveil that ban. I think it was in the first leg or a couple of weeks ago, obviously, for the 96.
Yeah, it was the last 16 second leg, I think, wasn't it?
Yeah, so obviously a lot of respect has to go to them as a club as well. Obviously, nicknamed the Yellow Submarine, but yeah, it will be intriguing time, mate. For me, I know you mentioned not playing Salah, but for me, 5 subs is massive, especially if we can play Salah. I think it'd do him the world of good if he could get a game or a goal, really. Yeah, I think play him into form, if you get me. So say if we, hopefully, ideally, we get a nice early goal, get another one if possible, and then make all the changes. Obviously, sub Thiago off, sub Fabinho off. And then you can tinker, because worst case scenario, Liverpool rest a couple of players on the bench and we can see the goal, and then the atmosphere gets a bit nervous, because obviously Anfield can get like that in times, in certain moments, and it has done this season. So ideally, we get a cheeky Mo style of that chick and then sub them off.
That is a good point. I totally forgot about the 5 subs, I absolutely forgot about the 5 sub rule. So that is a good point. I mean, that's half a team, ain't it? So
yeah,
that is a good point. And with Salah, we ain't really got anyone on that right-hand side who could come in from anyway, to be fair. I mean, I whacked Mane in there in my team lineup, but because he has played there before. But no, it's a good point with Salah. He needs, I don't think Salah was that bad against Man City either. I don't think he was that bad against Man City. I mean, his assist was a thing of beauty. And the thing is, with Salah, I know people could say he hasn't scored goals at the moment for the last 7 weeks now, and from open play, and he's struggling a little bit. But the man has a massive impact as soon as he's on the pitch, because he gets doubled and tripled up a lot of the time. And what that does, it leaves free space for other runners to cut inside. So, he has a massive influence on the pitch, scoring or not scoring. But you're right, looking at it now, with 5 subs, you could play Salah, give him 60 minutes, try and get him a goal, play himself in form, and then sub him off. Because we've got the games, we've got to rotate, but we've got to rotate sensibly. There's no point rotating a whole team. I think that's what we did. Is that what we did against Inter Milan, the game we lost? We rotated too many. I can't remember. What game was it recently? We rotated too many. Was it the Forest game?
Yeah, the Forest game we did. Yeah, we did rotate a couple of players as well.
Rotated the most of the squad, didn't we? And we didn't play well at all.
Yeah.
So you got to get rhythm's really important. And no, I think we got to rotate sensibly, because obviously Man City on Saturday and United on Tuesday, and then 4 or 5 days later is Everton as well. So busy time till the end of the month, and we've got to be sensible about it. I was thinking the Trent situation when I picked Gomez at right back for tonight. But then I was thinking to myself, well, I overthought myself. I did a bet. And I'm thinking, Trent, he got ripped apart in that Man City game, didn't he? Especially in that first half defensively. And I'm wondering if he'll play Trent tonight now and play Gomez on Saturday against Manchester City in that right back area. Because... And what else I noticed in our midfield, I said this in my preview that Keita should have started. I said I picked Keita to start in the team against City, because I love Fabinho and I love Thiago, and they're world-class footballers, but man, they have no recovery pace, do they? They have that's a little worry for me. But Thiago can't play tonight. Not with the way he played on Sunday. His legs, he can't. I don't think that energy zapping game on Sunday. It'd be silly to play Thiago tonight for me. I think, with his injury record, let him rest.
Yeah,
I've got Curtis Jones and Keita.
Yeah, Curtis Jones, and I'd even play Hendo in the 6, mate, as I said.
Yeah,
I think it's different when you play Salah, because Salah, you can do everything, and especially defensively as well. Obviously, Hendo, as you said there, mate, I think he'll do a comfortable role. That's his best position, is in Klopp's words. So put him in the 6, and then obviously allow Keita and Jones or Naby. There's so many options. Even Harvey Elliott, we haven't seen him for a couple of weeks. Chat, let us know. I don't know what's happened behind closed doors. Obviously, we're not courtesy to, we're not spies in the corridors of Liverpool. So there might be something happened behind closed doors in terms of Harvey personal reasons or whatnot. But he's still a young lad. I think Klopp's managing him very well. But we could see a Harvey Elliott be a bit massive surprise. I think it'd be. Not that he's not capable of playing, because he did play in the Champions League already this season. So, another option still. Ox, if he did, massive if. I know I'm not one of his bigger fans, but he needs to perform, especially in the second leg of the Champions League. It is a massive opportunity. None of this fuming if he gets subbed off and all that nonsense. No, put your team first and forget about you on. Because he's got the ability, haven't we, Jay and Chas? Ox has got the ability, he just needs to show it game in, game out, and it's difficult when you are getting taken in and out. But yeah, I'd start Trent, mate. I'd start obviously Ibu and Van Dijk,
Yeah.
I'd even possibly play Costas because I think Robbo's played a lot of minutes.
That's who I went with, yeah.
Yeah, Ali in goal. And then Hendo in the 6, Naby, and then who else? Naby and yeah.
I went with Curtis because he's played a bit more football. I mean, Harvey, this game's made for Harvey Elliott, though. That's what I'm thinking. This game is made for Harvey to come into, but as you're saying, he's not been near the squad lately. And I think it's Klopp's protecting him. He's only a young boy, and he had I think we forget that injury was horrible. That was a nasty injury, and I think he had. So I was hearing some physios and doctors talk about the injury, and they said he came back very quick from it, and I think it's because he's a young lad and he heals quick. But you got to look after him. You don't want to burn him out. You don't want to make him. I think Klopp's got massive plans for him. Klopp's got huge plans for Harvey Elliott, and I think that's all for next season when we unleash Harvey Elliott in the world again next season. I think he's got to look after him now. Let's get Andrew in the house. Look, Andrew's here as well. How you doing, Andrew?
All right,
my man. How are you?
Yeah, I'm sound. I watched the stream last night. Great stream last night, lad.
Thank you very much.
Absolute legend, there.
Buzzing about Villarreal and Real Madrid, like.
Oh yeah, the Villarreal. I mean, that last 5 minutes, I didn't know what to watch. I've got my screens here. I've got loads of screens around me, and I'm like this. I'm just like, I needed more eyes than I have on my head. But yeah, it was great. So Andrew, what do you feel for tonight, my man? You've heard me what
I feel like we can get the job done. It's just obviously Benfica probably give us another hard game for the 90 minutes, but I feel like we'll get the job done.
100%, man. Yeah.
What about Milner in a 6 and Tacky somewhere? Anywhere, says the beer. I mean, Milner, that's the thing. Milner hasn't played much lately. I mean, that will be in the back of Jurgen's mind as well, Jimmy Milner. I think Milner now is, I don't know if he starts games. I think he ends games. I think that's perfect for Millie. Come in and end games. So I think Millie might get some time tonight. I really do.
Like that Champions League second, like when he come on against Barca, the maturity, keep the man kept the ball in the corner for a good 5 minutes.
Yeah,
he knew exactly. He was like telling everyone, go in the corner, nothing stupid, we're winning. And even if that is the case tonight, boys, as well, I think he, as you mentioned, Amy and Andrew and everyone in chat, it will be an opportunity to bring him on. And the experience head, the money can't buy that experience. What him and obviously Henderson offer to Liverpool as well. It'll be intriguing. But we're speaking about, obviously, we always spoke about obviously the fixtures and that. But if it was to say City do go through, but even though it's a massive opportunity for Atletico, a derby in the semi, Atletico will be wanting revenge off that defeat in the final all those years ago.
Tell you what, I am so intrigued by that game tonight as much as Az, to be fair, because look, City and Liverpool played a heck of one of the. They played both games of the season this year, ain't they? Home and away, Man City, Liverpool. Tremendous football, high intensity, high pressure. It takes a lot out of you, them games. And the last team you want to play when you played that is Atletico Madrid away. That is the last team you want to play, because let's face it, they're going to play 5-5-0. The crowd don't care as well because they love it. They love Simeone, and that crowd's going to be raucous. They're going to be up for it. Man City's legs are going, be tired. It's going to be a difficult game, and God, I'm intrigued with that as well. Got that on the other TV as well, so I'm all over that tonight as well. It's going to be huge. And have to say, Atletico Madrid, they can get to a semi-final of the Champions League. I know they're not doing well in the league, but I think they've put all their eggs in one basket now. And if they can get Real Madrid in the semi, so let's face it, that Real Madrid team's not good, is it? It's not a great Real Madrid side. They've got 2 players, and I think that's it. Modric and Benzema, for me, are just different class.
That Modric pass, mate, he is up there with Xavi and Iniesta, which I think we're just so blessed to watch him, really. 38 years old, 37. But I still think that midfield, I think City will probably, if City are to progress past Atletico, I think City, like we have seen in previous years, have just been watching the games in which City did have against Real Madrid. Obviously, they beat them over 2 legs, didn't they? I think, was it last year or the year before? And battered them, really. But as you said, there's enough quality within that Real Madrid side. But I think with Liverpool, last year we played Real, but we had no bloody centre halves, did we? And we got Thiago now. We've got Naby as well, Salah, Diaz, Jota. We've improved massively. and I couldn't be bearing if Liverpool did lose a final to City. Oh my
Oh
god!
no! I mean, I've said it. I think I've been saying this all season, Jack. Liverpool City final. I've been saying that,
Yeah.
and it's just looking that way at this moment in time, ain't it? Zabiri, Milner to keep the ball in the corner for 90 plus minutes. Yeah, Milner just bodyguards the ball in the corner for 90 minutes of the match. No one coming near me. And that's Milner all over. But no, the Champions League again. It's a very open competition this year, ain't it? It is extremely open competition, and Liverpool will probably, if they go through tonight like they should be bookies now favourites with Villarreal in the semis. But if Man City, so Kai said something earlier in the comments. I don't know if you saw it. He said, "Would City going out tonight make it easier for them to win the Premier League?"
Yeah, for City's point of view, because you never know. All of us have watched football for many years. Players can get injured. Anything can happen on a football pitch, regardless of the result and everything. For me, their attention would 100% go on. Obviously, it depends what happens after this weekend. Obviously, midweekend and obviously the FA Cup. But 100%, mate. They'd rest a lot of players. But if you threw in, say, a Real Madrid semi-final in between all their fixtures, as well as if they do beat us on Sunday as well, they're going to be chock-a-block with games.
Yeah.
So will Liverpool, but both teams it'd be unprecedented, really, especially from Liverpool's point of view, to be, if we do beat City on Sunday or Saturday, whatever, and we hopefully beat Benfica tonight, we'll be in. So, but this is what we want as football fans, and especially Liverpool fans. We want to be in all these competitions at the end, and it's still on.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's like Klopp said, you can't go to win 4 competitions, but you can be in 4 competitions.
Yeah.
And that's the totally different way of looking at it. And that's the way we've got to look at it. So I said, like, that draw, when I've looked back on it now, guys, after Sunday's result, I've looked back on it now. Look, we're on Wednesday now and watched the game back a couple of times. And I'm thinking, no, a 2-2 draw ain't actually the worst thing now coming out of it. It's not actually the worst, because that's basically, it could be 3 or 4-0 up in that first half, Man City. And I'm looking at the fixtures, and everyone keeps going to me, City got the easier fixtures and stuff like that. But like Gary Neville said, Man United and Everton are as bad as playing anyone else in the league at the moment. They're terrible. So I don't think it's anywhere near over. I really don't. And the fixtures are going to pile up. Andrew, give me your 1 to 11 for tonight, my man.
Alisson in goal.
Yep.
Gomez right back. Kanate, Van Dijk and Robertson. Midfield 3. Fabinho, Thiago and Keita.
Oh, you should go for it.
3. Salah, Diaz and Bobby.
Oh, look at that. Andy just wants pain for Benfica. He just
wants to get the job done. I like it, man.
Exactly. Tom is in the house. Big up, guys. Let's see through this tie without complacency after what happened last night. As one once said, mentality monsters. Yeah, big up, Tom. You're correct. Today is City's biggest game. Hold on the treble. Give up and accept the possible double. City fan. The real ones are perplexed. Totally, and it's not over, which is true. And what these games tonight, Liverpool and Man City's games tonight, I think have a big impact to what happens on the semi-final Saturday. Because I've already said it. I think it's weird to say, but a semi-final in the FA Cup is going to be seen by the managers as not the most important game, which is crazy to say because the way the season's going. If both teams go through, it's going to be the Champions League semi-finals going to be the bigger game, and the Premier League games in what both teams have got coming up, going for the title, will be seen for them, for me, as the bigger games. And it does. See, I think if, say, City went out tonight, say something happened and City went out tonight, obviously we'd all laugh. Secondly, I think City would put in a stronger team on Saturday.
Yeah, 100%.
And Liverpool would put in a weaker team. Do you think that would happen?
Probably, yeah. But I think even our second team, mate, it's improved.
It's not terrible. Yeah, no, exactly.
It's not bad, is it? Yeah. But I think City, it's mad to say, but I think in terms of their squad, if you look at their bench, you've got like about 2-3 young goalkeepers on on the bench most weeks. Obviously, you got Gabriel Jesus and Mahrez to come off the bench, and obviously Gundogan as well. Still very good players, but I think Liverpool's squad depth, especially this year, is massively improved on Manchester City. Obviously, if we need to, we've got Gomez, Canate, well, Milner right back if you need him. Not ideally, you don't want to be playing them there. But Gomez, Gomez playing centre back, and then Costas, then Kelleher if needs to be. Obviously, Alisson is the FA Cup goalie, and then obviously you got Curtis, got Elliott, got Henson 6 if you need him, Milner as well, and then you got you still got Kay Gordon if you need him as well. Mane, Salah, Bobby Firmino. Bobby Firmino was the same player. You got so many options. So many bloody options.
Bobby Firmino's cloned himself.
I'll tell you what, that'd be good. Yeah, a younger version.
A younger cloned version of Bobby.
We'll be all over that.
We'll be sorted, won't we? Kelleher could be a shout today. You know, Kelleher, I'm surprised Kelleher didn't play the FA Cup games as well as the League Cup games.
Yeah, I think Jürgen said he wanted to give him an opportunity in the couple. I think Alisson, he's probably seen Kelleher win a trophy and went, yeah, we'll give Ali one.
Yeah, give Ali the cup. Leicester are going to be putting all 4 fingers in PSV tomorrow. Jesus Christ. We still have a foundation in terms of leadership and experience in our second 11 compared to City's, in my opinion. That is true. I mean, if you play Milner in your second 11, you can't get more experience and leadership than that, can you? So, yeah, that is true. I mean, these fixtures coming up, this is what, Arsenal fans are moaning about a fixture pile up and they play once a week. I mean, this is what we want as fans, ain't it, guys? This is what we want. We want to be in every competition. This is the best. I mean, I watched Liverpool in the 90s, 2000s, and this is the best time to be alive to be a Liverpool fan, guys. I don't know about you, but
100%.
I mean, we're going for everything, and nothing's over till it says. And I do think we'll win more trophies this season. I don't know the quadruple. I mean, if we won the quadruple, I would not shut up about it. I don't know about you guys. They call us the unbearables as it is. We would be unbearable if we won the quadruple.
Yeah, that'll be special, mate. Obviously, I was about 5 or 6 in the early 2000s. Obviously, when Gerrard won that treble, still very good, especially at the time in which period we had it in around, obviously, 95 onwards as well. So, yeah, unprecedented times. All of us were enjoying every single second. I think, obviously, we don't gauge the fan base off Twitter, any football fan base for that matter, because anyone can have a Twitter account. Anyone.
No one should. Yeah, exactly.
But I think all football fans is why we support our clubs. We want to win competitions, and I'm pretty sure last night for Bayern was the best possible outcome for Liverpool. It reminded, and I'm pretty sure the first words out of Jurgen Klopp would have been complacency. Don't go into tonight's game or the semi-finals. Think one game at a time. Obviously, our players are experienced, but sometimes in football, you just need to be reminded, most importantly. And last night was a massive reminder. Bayern was 6 European times champions of the competition, and they got knocked out. They were a shambles over the 2 legs, might that be said. He just kept on crossing it. I watched the second leg last night, and I was saying to my dad, I think he had a bet on Villarreal and Chelsea to win, but he was fuming that Villarreal didn't get the win or something. I said, Villarreal will get an opportunity. They prey on the counter-attack. That's the thing that Liverpool got to be careful of if we do beat Benfica. Obviously, the counter-attack, one of the best counter-attacking sides in European competition. And like we've seen against Juventus as well, he went to their backyard and beat them 3-0. And he done the same last night at the Allianz.
Yeah, Villarreal, look, they're no one's mugs. So if we do win tonight, which we should and get through, obviously we have got the best semi-final possible. But at the same time, we can't just sit here and go, right, let's get our tickets to Paris. It's all right. We've got to be sensible about it and not complacency. And complacency is the biggest killer in football. It's the biggest killer in football. It don't matter how good you are as a side. If you're complacent, you can't get that out of your head during a game. It's impossible. And that's what I think happened with Bayern Munich last night. And as you say, it's just cross, shot. And every shot was blocked. They never had a clean shot at goal. And, Villarreal deserved to go through at the end of the day. They're in the semi-final on merit. They haven't got there by luck. They've beaten some good teams in the Champions League this season.
Yeah, it was good finishing as well, mate. I know they had 2 shots on target with the 2 legs, but at the end of the day, That's
all you need, ain't
football.
it?
I
all
think I
you
remember
need.
watching that Celtic Barca game when I was a kid. Barca, like when Barca, the greatest, probably best, one of the best footballing club sides ever that's been created in the history of football. Celtic locked up to their gaff and beat them with about 2 shots and like 10% possession or less.
Yeah.
It's like,
No, it's that's it. It's, you know, we all. I think, don't know about you, Andrew, but I think a lot of people are sometimes footballing snobs. Like Everton to ruin Liverpool season in a few weeks' time. Matt, come on, man. So I don't know about you, Andrew. Football snobbery is like Atletico Madrid. You know, you listen to the radio stations after and the calling shows and all that, slagging Atletico Madrid off. Simeone's not going to go toe to toe with Man City, is he? I mean, it don't make no sense. What are you rating, Andrew? Football snobbery.
Yeah. Talk sports. That's an example for one of them.
Oh yeah, Jesus. I mean, it's teams should be able to play the way they want to play, and if they get results playing that way, fair play to them. I don't enjoy watching it. I don't know about you, Andrew. I won't watch Atletico Madrid every week. It'd kill me.
No,
I can't stand
I
it.
wouldn't.
But if that's the way, they've won league titles playing like that in Spain. So why would they change it up just because Man City didn't like the way they played against them? It's football. It's football snobbery. And like tonight, you know, Man City gave a difficult game tonight, and they can't be complacent either because, you know, Simeone celebrated a 1-0 victory. I've never seen a manager celebrate a 1-0 loss before in my life. he was happy with it. That was like a draw because he knows going back to their ground with their fans going crazy because their fans don't mind the way Atletico Madrid play because they've been successful with it. So why should we tell Simeone how he should play football when he's been successful with the way he plays? You know, it's no one's business at the end of the day. So football snobbery does get on my nerves a bit. But no, I see City having a real struggle today. I really do. I think City will have a hard look. We got our job almost done in the first leg. 3-1. It's a weird result because it's like 2-0, ain't it? You can't really, you know, 2-0 is a dangerous scoreline in football. 3-1, there's not much difference in that and 2-0. So, as you say, Jack, we have got to be careful tonight and not be complacent. And if we're just professional, no matter what team we put out, we should win quite comfortably, in my opinion.
Yeah, 100%.
We won the league shit assing on the counter.
Yeah, no, 100% there, Anthony. I know I know I joke about Burnley, but I don't think any of us enjoy watching Burnley. But at the end of the day, if any football fan, regardless of how well you're playing, if you're winning trophies in games of football, it's the results that matter most importantly, as Ant said there. You've got no unless you're just trying to be greedy, and you're obviously ideally not every club can play the way the likes of Liverpool and City play. It's impossible. That's why I admire Brighton and Crystal Palace. They try and play it on a very stringed budget as well, and you get results.
Yeah, exactly. Like me and Andrew were just saying, like, I wouldn't watch Atletico Madrid every week because it'd kill me because it's not the sort of football I like to watch. But he's won 2 league titles playing that way. So what? Why should anyone tell him how to play football? It's ridiculous.
And a Champions League final that they nearly won.
As well. Exactly. So, they took Real Madrid to extra time, didn't they? If I remember rightly.
Yeah.
Tom Izzy, for me, I'm over the moon if we win the Premier League just because the open parade we didn't get to witness last season. That's the one thing our fans ain't experienced firsthand. Yeah, I mean, I wonder if they're putting both Premier League trophies out on the bus because they didn't do the parade with the other one, just to rub the salt into the bit.
Oh
fans.
yeah, you did. I can hear it already on Twitter, mate. I can more to hear them.
Just to troll them.
I actually went to Anfield when they celebrated outside when Chelsea beat City. I actually went the outside celebration.
Oh, you was outside. You weren't breaking COVID laws, were you?
No, I done well. I stood back. I just you know what I mean. I didn't join in.
If I was there, me and my old man said it. If we were there, I wouldn't have gave a crap. I would have been in that crowd celebrating like you wouldn't believe. I'd have probably got arrested. I would have. I would have gone nuts, man. I would have gone nuts. Can I ask 3 Liverpool fans a question, if I may? So if you consider a great Premier League side, and for Klopp's legacy, does he need to win the league again? If not this season, then next year. I think you do. Personally, I think Klopp needs another Premier League title because would it be 4-1 if City won it?
Yeah, but if it made it 3-2, I think more or less make it 3-2.
If it's 3-2, then it's 3-2. It's a great argument debate. If it's 4-1, there's no debate. Is there? That's the problem.
Yeah,
but then if Liverpool win another Champions League this season, Liverpool won 2 Champions Leagues while Pep's not won one with City. So then you got another debate, ain't you? So it's.
I think all of us, but from an outside point of view, obviously, as Matt said there, obviously, ideally, as I've just said, trophies are the most important. But I think when you look back on it, we love in every single second of it because if we do get to, hopefully we beat Benfica and hopefully we do the job over Villarreal. Not as easy as it is, but 3 European finals in the space of just under 5 years is truly unprecedented, especially from an English side as well in the competition. It took United 2 European Cups in the space of Fergie's lifetime.
Yeah.
So, and obviously the Mascherano doing the business at Wembley is like that.
I love that. That's the thing, though. We are competing with one of the best teams we've ever seen, though. Let's face it. Like this Man City, we are competing against them, and we're the only ones competing. And this is the thing: no one else is stepping up. We're the only team stepping up.
No one cares if City win trophies because they will in probably about 10, 15 years when City have, hopefully they don't, but if, say City are 2 league titles behind Man United and us, if they've won the next 12, 15 Premier Leagues, it will be like the Bundesliga and the French League, as everyone says, the Farmers League. It would be because everyone's lauding Tuchel for the great performance last night. They still got beat. They were 3-0 up at the Bernabeu. Just put 5 defenders on, defend, and then that more or less was your job done. But I don't know.
That's a good point.
It fits people's agendas. But for me, it's been a poor season by Chelsea. The amount of money they spent on Lukaku, Timo, Ziyech as well over the years, Pulisic as well. They truly underperformed this season, and that needs to be spoken about.
It's never like I've said that as well, Jack. It's never spoken about. And I can guarantee you right now, Liverpool yesterday 3-0 up against the Bernabeu, but went out by conceding 2 late goals. No one would stop talking about it.
You'd be like, bottled it.
But for some reason, Chelsea get away with it, and I don't know why. It's not like they've got a small fan base; they've got a huge fan base, but for some reason, no one talks about it. And they're, as you say, they are 11 and 12 points behind City and Liverpool. That should be the case with the squad they had. They spent 300 million in 2 seasons. I mean, if we spent 300 million in 2 seasons, we'd be expected to win absolutely everything.
Oh, but hang on, just seeing Matt's comments as well. Here's everyone forgetting commenting as well. But what about Liverpool's injuries last season? No one gave 2 hoots about that.
No one said anything.
But Chelsea are allowed to have 2 full-back injuries, and Liverpool's it's an excuse.
Oh, I know. I know. Proper shit-house football is the best type of football. I'm currently playing golf. Tiger Woods Jr. out here smashing it. Beautiful, Leo. Beautiful. Siberia, I'm undefeated in all FIFA world-class mode, playing Atletico way. Can't try 24 hours. Got to park the bus every time. Playing the Atletico way. Beautiful. Hasn't he won 3 Spanish Cups as well? I believe he has, yeah? It's a success. And people, Liz in the house. How are you, Liz?
Yes,
Hope you're doing well. James freaking Milner. Remember, if you're talking about Milner, guys, when Liz is around, she will have your neck. Hi, Liz. I was effing celebrating like a bastard outside the King Power when we won the effing COVID. Mate, it's your team wins a trophy, the league, whatever. You're celebrating. I don't care what anyone says. Hi, Gary. Everyone's saying no. Liz is, look at that. Liz is so popular. He needs 3, Jamie. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we can still win the FA Cup and Champions League. If we don't win the Premier League, and City go on and win it by that point, we can still win the League Cup, FA Cup and Champions League. That's a tremendous season.
That's still a fantastic season, isn't it?
And then just losing the league by a point. I mean, it's like, that's domination. Klopp is a goddamn football genius.
Yes.
genius, isn't he? Football's all about winning trophies. Nothing matters. Yeah, exactly. If you
Mm,
play
mm,
Atletico Madrid's way and you win nothing, then you can have
Then you've got
something
like
to talk about.
excuse.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've won 2 league titles and 3 Spanish Cups and got to a Champions League final.
Especially the era of, obviously, I know Barca rubbish now, well, they're getting back up there.
Yeah, look at the teams who's
But
playing
like
against.
Real Madrid, they had like that period as well. Like it's like when to stop that dominance or break the wheel, to say, like I know, I think Simeone, he is one of the highest paid footballers in the world.
It's the highest,
yeah. But to see where Atletico have come from as well, chat, everyone, I think always, they went up there. Simeone's got them to there. Similar to Klopp when he was at Mainz and Dortmund, he brought them up. And similar with Liverpool, now he's took them from 6th, 7th, 8th every single season to the top of the elite table of world football, and with him with a chance and winning trophies.
Yeah, exactly. To be fair, it's not as if you haven't spent money. Oh, we spent money, but
we spent money.
Of course, we spent money. I mean, every team to win things, you got to spend money. Let's face it.
Yeah, unless you're like Leicester, like, and even to an extent, that's a fairy tale Disney bloody movie, that, mate. That's once in a blue moon. Even when you look at Blackburn when they won their league title with Kenny.
Chelsea,
yeah.
Lukaku is a flop. He is. Hold on, everyone heard about Liverpool's injuries and they done so well. End up finishing top 4. To be fair, how we finished 3rd that season, I don't know. Yeah, that's another thing as well. Yeah, everyone talks about Chelsea's squad, but the only player difference from last season to this season is Lukaku, and they still finished below us with a depleted squad. And now they're finishing below us again. So, yeah, people need to start talking about Chelsea a little bit more for me. Klopp did mention you a lot. He did, but he's the manager. He's going to.
And he gets asked interviews, and I'm pretty sure
if you watch the best team in decades, so I know Man City be slightly better than him. Must be annoying. It is annoying. I'm sick of the sight of Manchester City. I mean, if Man City weren't around, we'd be cleaning up every season. It's so annoying.
Yeah, it's the thing, and but we're just in the contention. I'm pretty sure. I could just imagine beating City in the Champions League final. If we can do the business tonight and in the semis, that would do.
That would ruin them next season. Yeah.
That would mentally scar them as well. Because obviously we lost the league by 1-2 points that 1 year, and then we come back.
That Rafa's season, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No. What do you mean?
Yeah.
The Rafa season when we were, it was us, United and Chelsea. And we lost points because of the draw against Arsenal that cost us.
Yeah, there's been so many. Even under Houllier, we finished seconds. Even under Brendan, we finished seconds. Even with Jürgen, we finished seconds. So if you look back in Liverpool's history, even the lost league title all those years ago at Anfield when we played at Arsenal, I remember my dad telling me when I was a kid, Liverpool we needed to win that last game of the season, but Arsenal walked up to Anfield and an ex-Liverpool player as well scored.
Yeah, as long as we didn't lose by 2 goals, and we did. It was madness. As long as I can laugh at United as well. I mean, yeah, obviously. J Batch, we've spent money, but not stupid money. Most of the time, money was accumulated from sales. Yeah, that's true. 100%. Very true. And welcome in, J Batch. Ain't seen you in a while. To be remembered, Jose Mourinho went to Man United and parked the bus, and they won 5 with their only trophy in 5 years. Exactly, Zabiri. I mean, would United take that now, playing Mourinho football but winning trophies? I think they would, surely.
He said in the presser, though, and everyone laughed at him, especially on social media. He was like, what's he talking about? Look now. He said he reeled off all the facts, but supposedly he had a bad tenure at Man United.
I know. It's true, though. You look back at it now, him finishing runs up behind that Man City side.
That was massive.
Was huge. It was massive. Matthews Corona is he's a good striker. He's a good player. I believe it's pronounced Manchester Shitty, but I could be mistaken. Liz will have you if you get things wrong. Liverpool is still a great side, and I think it makes it better by beating another great side than just walking to titles every year like PSG France. Yeah, guaranteed. Good point, Matt. Good point. Yeah, PSG, I mean, and now rumours with PSG that Mbappe's going to sign a contract with PSG now, isn't he? Which is madness. I thought he was going to Real Madrid.
I think all of us would if someone give us £100 million contract signing.
No, it's have you seen it? Because
feel like
they want to give him. It's ridiculous. It makes
crazy.
Messi's old Barcelona one look like pocket money, don't it? It's crazy. I'm very jealous of Liverpool's recruitment. Yeah, our recruitment is spot on. Even Elliott, the young lad from Fulham, great players with massive sell-on value. Exactly.
That's the massive thing from that as well, isn't it? And Jay, I think all of us can appreciate. Everyone knows Liverpool before Klopp, especially in the recruitment department. We had Ian Air flying over to Ukraine to get Yarmolenko or something. We couldn't even get that deal over the line. Conor Bianca as well. Sorry, lad. Yeah, but Liverpool were shambles, and even in the Rafa times and periods, we had world-class players, but we had not a world-class squad like we have now. We had one or two good players, well, probably a bit more, tiny bit more. But Liverpool's recruitment is the reason why Liverpool are in this position. The fact that we saw Coutinho and we went, right, go on, get out. Alisson and Van Dijk weren't the players that they are now. They were good players, but the recruitment was so important. That's one thing that I think Man United are missing now. If United get their recruitment right, it's a massive thing. They're just they're buying names. And the fact that they brought in Ronaldo, why? It's just, and I think Ten Hag, the one reason Ten Hag wants is him gone out of the football club. I can understand where he's come from, because he's a poison apple, really. He's crazy.
He wants it. The thing, Ten Hag, he wants to be completely in charge of that squad and that team. And you look at Klopp. Klopp is completely in charge of Liverpool Football Club from top to bottom. So's Pep Guardiola at Man City. They're completely in charge of their football clubs, and what they say goes. Man United ain't like that, and Ten Hag wants to come in, and he wants Ronaldo gone out the door. He doesn't want that in. It was a bit like when Brendan Rodgers was at Liverpool, and he tried his best to get rid of Stevie Gerrard. Because Gerrard had too much influence and power, and he didn't want that around. And what a mistake that was. 100 million I'd sign for Forest. Michael Edwards is a transfer god, and Julian Ward is much the same. Yeah, Julian Ward, my word. The rumours is Julian Ward did the Carvalho deal as well, ain't he? So he's done the Carvalho deal, and apparently he was the one in charge of doing the Diaz deal as well. So it just looks like nothing changes in that point. We go from Edwards to Ward, and they're like copy of each other.
It'd be interesting to see where Edwards does go in it, mate. Hopefully he doesn't go to like a Real Madrid or someone. But
Chelsea want him, don't they? And I hope they don't, because Chelsea they're gonna be similar to Liverpool for. I mean, the Chelsea Roman times is finished, and they're never going to have that again. They won't be able to compete with Man City and PSG for players no more. It's just the way it's going to be. And but if they get someone like a Michael Edwards, they will be able to compete, because he knows how the transfer system works, and he's very good at it. And that's how we've competed. We don't have to. We've spent money at a high end, but the squad we built, we wouldn't have been able to do that without the brilliance of someone like a Michael Edwards in charge.
Yeah, and even the people behind them as well, mate. And like, there's so much football developed. Yeah, scouting in every department.
Excellent, got an excellent scouting. Let's get through these comments before we finish up here. There is another level Liverpool can go to. Yeah, I still don't think Liverpool are performing that well either. I think we can go out in performances as well. Nick, give your head a whirl, giving Liverpool too much praise. Matt, you're right. It's all right, mate. It's always time to swap that blue for a red. Don't worry.
No, that's what I like, Matt. Anyway, like the level-headed, respectful.
Yeah, exactly.
Fans as well. We've got our good mate Tom. Anyway, it's good. Yeah. It's good. We can have banter and that, can't we? Matt, respectful.
Matt's a good guy. He's one of the good ones, Matt. Him and Tom. They're the only two Everton fans I know who got sensible heads.
There's probably a lot more Everton fans on Liverpool. You get it in all fan bases, don't you? You get the people that push it over the edge and all that. It's just football at the end of the day.
Well, did you see while I'm talking about that? You know that Stephen House, United fan? Stratford Paddock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's the one with the beard, big bloke. He's like, I know he obviously hates Liverpool with a passion, but did you see his new thing that he's come out with? He said Scott McTominay is Steven Gerrard is Scott McTominay with better PR.
He's doing that for click. It's weird.
He believes it. He went through his whole detailed video, right, and compared the players' stats, how they are, and he absolutely believes it. Like, and he can't give. I mean, I can give Man United players credit when I see them play. Paul Scholes was a tremendous midfielder. I'm not going to sit here and bash him because he was a tremendous midfielder. He just played for the team I completely hate. But he's still a tremendous midfielder. Why United fans get so bitter over stupid things, I never get. Just
they're in denial.
they're in massive denial at the moment. United never figure it out. Yeah, same. PSG's owners are looking to sell up, so Mbappe won't be getting a new contract. They're looking to sell up. Gee, they go want stupid money though, ain't they?
I'd love Mbappe to come to the Prem. I don't know why not every single bloody player in world football is not coming to the Prem. Even when you look at this is your class is the Super League because it is the best club. I tell you what, if West Ham or Leicester or the Wolves, even if they got more signings, and even Brighton, imagine Brighton in La Liga. I'm pretty sure they'd give it a run to the money. Did he be in the top 4?
Well, with the way Brighton play football, they would actually do well in the Spanish league because they'd actually get more time to play their football because there's more space. So you're right. And I mean, look at West Ham. They're in the quarterfinals of the bloody Europa League. So they would, you know what I mean? They would do well. And I think what stops people coming to England is the tax. Because in Spain, the tax for wages is nothing like it is in England. And that's why people like Messi and that have never really come.
That's why, Messi was getting his dad to avoid all that tax, wasn't he?
Exactly. I mean, it's just like, how they stayed out of prison, I don't know. Brendan Rodgers has been taken away from Leicester's transfers. How has he?
Thank God. Thank God, I've told you. I've warned them prior to
United. Yeah, Rodgers in his place. You remember when he wanted Dempsey and get rid of Henderson and get Dempsey in from Fulham? Do you remember that, Andrew?
Henderson was frustrated about it.
Yeah.
Endo was like, nope.
Yeah, Endo talks about it now, don't he? I think he was talking to Rio Ferdinand about it, weren't he, on his show? And I wasn't kind of Fulham.
But Endon's a yes man in him. I think we all know that.
He also tried to get Thiago when he was at Barca as well, apparently.
Oh, no. It's like him and Wenger, mate. They come out years ago. They're like, we could have signed Ronaldo. Chatting absolute bear wham.
Oh, yeah. Do you remember that? And Ibrahimovic, weren't it? They had him on trial, but they couldn't sign him. How's that possible? If you had him on trial, how couldn't you sign him? Why did you give him a trial as well? Don't you know who he is?
Pretty sure at the age that he was a massive. He was still 6'5" now. Anyway, he would have been a big player at his age. And
trial.
Wow.
It's like we gave did we give Odegaard a trial when he was a kid, wasn't he?
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
16-year-old boy, wasn't he?
Brendan was the manager then. I think he was.
I think he was. Yeah. I think he was. And that is a good call from Leicester. Yeah, exactly. Chelsea tried to get John Rudiger, Leicester's. Oh yeah.
No football.
Julian is great. He is. I only join chats with Lisa Golden moderating CB Norwood. I think she's moderator. How you doing, CB Norwood? Nice for you to join. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Liz is a moderator on my channel because she takes care of all the riffraff. No one messes with Liz. I don't think Mbappe wants to be broken up by James Ben Mee on a Tuesday evening in Burnley. Could you imagine?
Maybe get put into the bloody stand or something, wouldn't he? Be like, in a bit, lad.
Ben Mee just 2-footing and Mbappe in a wet Wednesday night in Burnley. You can see it now. He's a class coach, but not a manager. Big difference. Yeah, that's the thing. Managing and coaching are two completely different things, ain't they, guys? Completely different. That's why some people can be international coaches and some people like to be club manager. That's why I don't think Klopp would be an international coach. Because I think Klopp likes the day-to-day managing of the football club.
Yeah, it's too much politics in it.
Yeah.
Him and Guardiola. That's why I think Pep Guardiola left Barca in the end.
The politics,
I think, he was just too harsh about people that were above him as well. Especially Messi. He's more or less like he is FC Barcelona, Messi.
Yeah, basically, yeah. CB Norwood, Man United are broken for a generation no manager can fix. Yeah, I don't see Man United winning the league for another 10 years. And you know what Ryan Giggs said? Man United will never go as long as Liverpool without winning the title. Well, it'd be 10 years next season, and I don't see him winning it for another 10 either. Liz has a nice spanner. Jesus Christ. Boy, I love your twisted sense of humour. Opinion on Everton, lads, before I go. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, don't give me
Don't start, mate.
I want to
Honest
be
to
nice
God.
because you'd be nice in the chat. But
No,
just say
Evan,
you need a big,
there's-
massive rocket up the backside, like from the
Yeah.
club. The board's an absolute mess. We're speaking about United, haven't we, Matt? Speaking about recruitments, Everton's recruitment has not been good enough. About 4 or 5 different managers, and then you got like 4 or 5 different types of players signed from all different Tom, Dick, and Harry. Really, the fact it was it Cuban did he get 200 million or Martinez? That's madness. That's
A load of
crazy.
money.
You can't be doing that. Yeah,
No, not all. But I think Everton will stay up now. I think the Burnley result.
I think he's got to play Watford, Everton as well.
Yeah,
So
I
I
think
think if you can win that one, you'd be sound.
Yeah, one more win for Everton. I think they'll be all right because I'm sick of Burnley as well. To be fair, Matt Smith, you're came down. Jesus, Matt, I've got to say, Matt Smith was my favourite Doctor Who as well. So,
David Tennant was one.
Bashing Everton. I like kicking a puppy. Oh, Jesus. Right, guys. So scores for tonight before we finish. I'm going to go. I'm going to go 2-0. I think it's just a professional performance. No complacency. Get the job done. 2-0. I'm going to go Bobby, and I'm hoping Salah gets a goal if he plays.
Yeah, I think I might have changed your mind and Mo starting.
Yeah, I think you have. You've done it to me.
Yeah, I'm going to go with you, mate. As I said, don't want to be going too mad. So 2-0 professional performance, hopefully. But if we can get a nice early goal, I think it could be another night, a magic night at Anfield for us. But yeah, but I go 2-0 Liverpool.
I'm going to go 3-1. I'm going to go 3-1. Diaz hat-trick.
Diaz hat-trick? Wow.
Yeah.
Go ahead, lads. They send all the Benfica, the Porto fans to be going nuts in Portugal, wouldn't they? Or messaging all the mates.
If that happens, if it's 3-1 and Diaz gets the hat trick, you DM me your address and I'll send you a crate of lager.
Yes, sir.
J-Batch 2-1 Liverpool. Liz 4-1 Liverpool. Is not messing around. Not messing around. Guys, thanks for coming in, you two. Really appreciate it.
Yeah,
made that show 100 times better with you two coming on. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I'm going to be doing a show soon, mate, so you're welcome to join. Same with Andrew as well. Very soon.
So,
thank you very much for having me on, mate.
Shout out your channels and socials, my friend.
Just Jack Mac LFC and all socials, everyone. Hopefully, have Jay or Andrew or anyone else you're welcome to join. I'm going to be going the game tonight, so I'll probably have like a match day vlog out. But obviously, I was going to do a watch long, but I'm going the game. Won't be able to do that. So just Jack Mac LFC on all socials, man. Really appreciate you letting me come on, mate. Always a good laugh, and everyone in chat. Have a lovely, enjoy the footy tonight, and hopefully the Reds can do the business.
Totally. Andrew, give out your. So I don't know what you got.
Obviously, I don't have a YouTube thing yet, but Andrew Quinn YouTube. I don't know my bloody Twitter account, like, but that's the only one I know at the moment. My YouTube one, so.
Yeah. Andrew's about though on our channels, guys. So if you catch him, he's on Jack's.
So hopefully, when I get a bigger setup, I'll be able to do my own streams and that for football, wrestling, FIFA games.
You got me and Jay here, lad. We'll help you set up.
Yeah. Totally. We'll boost you up, man. No worries about that. So, guys, from me, I've got the watch along tonight, 7:45, with Statman Stubbs himself. My right hand man will be with me as well. And then after the watch along, guys, so please come and join me for that. Considering Jack's at Anfield, everyone come in and watch the watch along with me. Have a good time, have a laugh, we'll have a joke about it together, guys. Get in the chat, have your say in the match. And then straight after that, at 10 p.m. tonight, I've got my post-match call-in show. So if anyone wants to join me after that, the phone lines will be open. Everyone can come in and have their say in the game, win, lose, or draw, no matter what. I'll be doing that after every single Liverpool match now from now till the end of the season, a call-in post-match show. So everyone's welcome, guys. Don't forget, guys, everyone go and subscribe to my channel, Jack's channel, guys. Make sure you hit the sub. Make sure you hit the likes on this video. We're on 29 likes. One more for 30, guys. One more for 30.
Yeah, get 30.
And then, guys, thank you very much today. Really appreciate it. Taking your afternoon. Thank you very much. I'm going to go now because I'm absolutely starving. So, peace out, guys. Much love. You never walk alone. See you soon.
Yeah.